Hey guys, it's CrAzY from CrazyWarhammer.com, and here we are for day 15. Today was about RVR. It is 19 to 20, and pretty much all, I'd say 18 to 21 so far has been just RVR, just scenarios. So, let's get into some action. First things first, I'm getting slowed, and looks like a short little snare there, but it's nothing. And I like to go for typically the weaker guys, or sometimes this guy right here, the guy who's pissing me off. Just sitting in the back doing his thing. I'm not going to let him do that, especially when he's low. And here's the next guy. He's not doing much, he's not getting healed, so he should drop fairly quickly here. And this is me, of course, with my two-hander I showed you in day 14. I'm just getting to use it. And, oh man, it is so nice. These clothies, I guess you can call them, they drop so quickly. Sometimes I crit from around 500, but I'll end up showing you that here in a bit. I normally go for normally the weaker guys, but mainly the healers. And if there's no one healing, then I just go for whoever. But this battleground was pretty much a rape for the order, of course. But I really I don't always win by this much. I don't always just hold their spawn. Sometimes it goes the other way. Sometimes they'll hold us at our spawn. We'll just have some bad players and we'll have no healers. But luckily I got some shaman. You can see him to the left running around in circles healing me. Really, with him on me, I'm pretty much invincible. I'm very squishy because I've gone all strength items, or at least as much as I could. And but because of that, my DPS is a lot higher. You get about, I believe, for 10 strength, you get 1 DPS. I don't know, I think around 350. So I had quite a bit of DPS to my guy. And with a two-hander, it's slower, so it hits a lot harder, especially on crits. And for rank 18, I got 2 great abilities. One you see me use, takes me out of snares, slows, all sorts of stuff. And the next one is this knockback, which you'll see me use on hopefully a couple guys here. There you go. You see me hit him for 382, so around 400 damage. And my tactic point improves that. So I hit these guys very, very hard, especially these guys right here. See if I can kill him, or he's going to get close enough for me to kill him with my axe. There we go. 478 damage crit. Not bad. Considering I got around, I believe, 3.6k HP. Like I said, I barely have any wounds. No wound items, but I still have quite a bit of HP because I'm a black orc. And hitting somebody for 500 damage is probably going to take around quarter of their HP when they're a clothy like that. Coming up here is they've kind of, as you can see, they grouped up, they played a bit smarter, and they went and grabbed the flag. But sadly, though, I don't think they know what they're up against. First thing I do is I go for the healers here. It's always good to take out these healers. What normally happens, as you can see here, I'll try to kill him, it'll throw some dots on him, so I'm trying to do as much DPS as I can to him. And there's another healer healing him, so it's kind of hard to kill him. But eventually he's going to go down, and it's also killing time so that he doesn't heal that flag carrier over there, getting focused. And I'm snared right here, I'm on my cooldown, so I can't use my ability to take out of it. But as soon as I get up to that guy, there's a 429 damage hit right there, and he's dead. Next up is this flag carrier. Since he's so low, I don't think one healer can out DPS the couple of guys we have on him, so there we go. Got the guy down. Stuck in a snare here from Bright Wizard. Very annoying, so I end up using my little AoE ability there, and it actually kills somebody. I don't figure out which guy it did, but it gave me experience, that's for sure. Trapped again, but it's all good. I'm going to throw a few axes here in. When they're wounded, it does very good damage. When they're not, it does like no damage. But it's annoying. So I end up using it quite a bit. And you probably can tell, I spam my abilities a lot, so I don't even see the warning message anymore. It's at the bottom of my screen, just permanently spammed. And all they do is they just keep coming down for their death, and that's what I bring for them. I guess they're enjoying it. But here we go. Owned. And like I said, sometimes you don't have to go to the healers. Really all they can do is heal themselves. And here's a 21 Bright Wizard. I've had a bit of difficulty with him. And the reason is because he's rank 21, and when you're out, I'd say 18 or higher, you're kind of at your prime in these. Even though you get stats up to 18 if you're any lower, you just don't have the items and the strength, all the nice stuff when you're 18, and of course the nice abilities. So what ends up happening here is I go up to tank him, and it's like it should be easy. He can definitely take a few more hits than the other guys. I get a little close, and bam, instant killed by one of the champions. So if I guess it's the first time that's ever happened to me. There's like rank 55 champions up there casting fireballs down in case you get too close, and well, that's what happened there. I got a little too close, but get resurrected, and I'm back in the fight. There we go. But that sums up that one, and there's rank 20. Of course, you get a bunch of experience for finishing these, and top off the DPS, top off the killing blows, etc. Thanks for the shaman healer there, that's for sure. The healers, I'd be nothing. I'd just be some squishy guy dying over and over. This ability right here is a kind of a tanking ability. It targets them, and the people around you take less damage. I guess it's maybe good for AoEs. And here's a new morale ability, DPS ability. You stand still and you throw yourself around. It's like a whirlwind in Diablo 2. It's pretty cool, except for, of course, you can't move. So as soon as I hit 20, it's off to the inevitable city to pick up, of course, my mount. Now I've seen my mount before, so I was a little spoiled. It's a boar, and it's not too fancy looking. I kind of like the wolves in World of Warcraft, that's for sure. I wish I could have gotten a wolf instead. And on the way there, I was the first rank 40 player I've even seen on this server myself. I know there are more, it's just that's the first one I've ever seen. I inspected her, nothing special on here, so definitely a low pop server, but I still love CrAzY. It's still a good server, and I'm not moving. And of course I welcome you guys to join me so we can get this more pop. So here's the mount vendor, and the price of it is 15 gold. I have 30 gold just selling greens eventually and random crap I pick up. I think even if all you do is just loot that creeps all the way up to rank 20, you'll still have enough for the mount, so you never really have to worry about that mount cost. Works out pretty good. Stick it down there in my ability bar, and let's see how it looks. Pretty cool. Now time to do my mount victory dance. Giving it a little try around. Gives me 50% increased movement speed. It's pretty much like my flee ability, except for I can use it whenever I want in combat. As soon as you get hit, you get dismounted though. And on the way out, I join up on another battleground, or another scenario I should say. This is going to be the first one I get to test it out here. This was a kind of a goofy scenario. I didn't do too good in this one because I was playing around too much with my mount, but definitely still won by quite a margin. And of course, when you hit rank 20, you get another bag slot. So every 10 levels, you get another, I think, 20 slots or something like that. But onto some fighting. What I do is I just pretty much walk up right next to them. I don't get into combat. It doesn't matter. You can mount in combat if you want. Just if you get hit once, you're going to get dismounted. So people can throw axes at you and dismount you. And there's me taking out an engineer. Piece of cake. I don't use my slow ability too much. What I found out is in RVR is you can actually just run in front of them and block them in scenarios. You can't do that in PvE, but you can do it in scenarios, so you can actually block them, which works out pretty funny. You're just standing in front of them, stopping them from running. I think this guy's gonna wrap up day 15. I want to thank everybody for watching my videos. I greatly appreciate it. Comment, rate, subscribe, and you know it. Take care.